Maybe we should show that first, though.
Yeah, I think so. So we're not on all the time. Yeah. All right. Well, good morning and TGIF. Happy Friday to everybody from Katie and Kelly at Memory Pound.
Good morning.
Here we are, everybody.
I feel like I'm yelling in your ear.
I'll whisper in your ear,
okay.
Katie. All right.
Thank you.
Well,
I was yelling in your ear.
Now I can hear you. I think everybody else can too. All right, there's Julie and Sandy. Hello, Sandy. And Janet is in the house. Okay, see, I feel like I have to read like that. I don't want to do that. So you read, Katie. All right, let me push my glasses up.
Okay, good morning, Janet. Janet, tell us about your weather.
Kim is, oh yeah, did you get the snow? We hope you got the snow. I do
too. Yeah. I like a good blizzard.
Yeah, we're never going to have one.
We're not. We've decided Jason likes a good blizzard, and we were like, we're never going to have one because it's going south. I feel like I'm like,
here, do you want to get a little closer, Katie?
I need to stand up straight.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I got to fix my posture. Anyway, good morning. It's Friday here at Memory Bound. We're in Iowa. I'm Kelly, and Katie, you can see right here.
And Kelly's right
Here's Katie.
Here.
Yes, hi. All right, well, we're here, and it's a cool day today because Katie's got a new card. I was going to go down and show it, but I can't see it. All I can see is that
because then we'll look down.
All right, so the name of her card that she's showing is the Flip Flap Pocket Card. That is a lot to say, Katie. That is a lot to say.
It is. The Yeti Flip Flap.
And it's the Yeti on top of all that. Now, the cool thing is that it comes in a kit. Not the Yeti, but the card base.
Maybe we should flip it.
Should we flip it? Are we ready to flip it? Okay. There's Katie's eye. I see you, Katie.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, we are going to flip it. So enough of us. Here's one last look. Hi, everybody. We love you. We love you.
Yes.
All right. We're going to flip the camera. Whoops. I got to push the button. There we go. All right. The cool thing is that it comes in a kit, and it makes how many cards? 3 cards. Thanks, Katie. So everything is pre-cut and pre-scored, and it looks very complicated.
But it's not.
And Katie's going to show us how to do it.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you know what? Dawn said she bought a new shovel, and now they're not getting any snow in Minnesota.
Oh, that happens.
That's what happens.
Go to snow tool, and then you don't get to use it.
Janet says 6 inches so far, and everything is shut down.
Oh, I bet they are shut down. They do shut down. They shut down for like an inch, don't they, Janet?
I think they do.
Yeah.
They're just not prepared for it.
No, they aren't.
6 inches would not be enough for us. Ellen says it's snowing in Illinois. Colleen says South Dakota is cloudy and warmer.
It is warmer here,
and she's
too,
scrapping
today.
with her besties tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful.
Keep your crafting alive in 2025, you guys. That's what we're doing. And Greenville, South Carolina, first snow in 3 years, just starting.
Kind of a big system go through south.
Wow.
Southeast.
See, it's missing us totally. It's missing us.
It's
just another dreary day at Memory Bound.
Well, outside, not inside.
Outside. Oh, inside is not dreary at all, and I think you guys all know that.
Yes.
So, Cheryl just reported in.
Oh.
I like your coffee shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Cheryl says, good morning. They got another 3 to 4 on top of the 12 from last weekend. Boy,
Where's Cheryl at? Is she in
Missouri, maybe?
Oh, wow. Oh, geez.
Snowing in central Illinois. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Well,
kind of went this way.
We're missing it. Yeah. There we go. The weatherman,
and
Katie.
Again,
do you want to do the weather report, Katie?
Oh, I used to want to be a meteorologist, but we won't go there today.
Okay, we've got a lot to do.
So but we do want to say, I hope everybody out in California
is
safe. And I keep thinking of our friend Pat, and because I know she lives out there in California.
We have a lot of California customers, and our hearts go out to all of you.
So, yeah, I hope everybody is safe, and their families are safe, and their friends are safe. So that's just devastating.
It sounds like it's starting to improve, but, you know, in Iowa, we don't have a lot of forest fires or any.
Right.
At all. We have tornadoes,
Knock on
but
wood.
Tornadoes kind of come and they're done. You know, and you can't do anything about them, but at least they don't burn your house down and everything.
And
that is crazy.
They've lost. I mean, you lose everything. They've said it's just heartbreaking. And they've talked a lot about photos and memories. And I saw it last night that even if you lost all of your photos in your books or your photos, but if you have them, one company is going to print them all for free for them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you can send them there and get them all reprinted. But that would mean that you would have them with you or on your phone. Or,
Yeah, if you could print off the ones from your phone at least.
But it was interesting yesterday when I was watching that a lot of people had mentioned they had grabbed this photo or this drawing or this picture of something in their books or their photo albums.
You have to think about what you would grab if you had to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't know.
So luckily in Iowa we don't have that. We can only send our thoughts and prayers out to those in California.
Yes.
It is snowing in a lot of places.
Is it really?
Libby says in Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah, and that's kind of probably unusual.
Yeah.
Lisa says 6 inches in Oklahoma. Everything is shut down.
I bet. The South is not made for snow, from my understanding. Certain areas of the South are not made
to it
for
like
snow.
we are, so that makes a big difference.
Yeah, we want a blizzard because we'll only be in one day for
well,
12 inches.
Somebody
and
asked,
we're
what
out.
are we talking about snow day? And what we're saying is we wouldn't mind having a snow day here.
Yeah.
You know, one of those
that
days.
Takes like a good, 9 to 12 inches for us to shut down.
At least. We have to have the wind. We don't like the wind. Anyway, today we're going to show you how to do the flip-flap card from Photoplay. We've got the brand new toddler time in. We're going to tell you about all the cool stuff we have done all week long. And we have a few little odds and ends and things. So let's show those first, Katie.
All right. So
let's roll.
Let's go.
Oh, that tray's so cute.
Yes. And this is just, they call it the little butcher tray. And it is a 7 by 11. And it's $11.99. Perfect little thing to hold some items on your crafting desk or even in the kitchen or whatever you want to use for it.
And sometimes, believe it or not, Katie, they use this to mix paint on. It's called a palette tray because it's coated with porcelain, and so sometimes people use it for that too.
Very nice.
But
Very
it is
fancy.
it's darling. I'm going to use my word again, darling.
Okay, you're darling.
Like
that's right. I forgot I had to come up with a new word. Oh, and these are back in. Whoops.
Can we see the front?
There you go. I had to find it. So these are the limited edition Lisa Horton, and it's silver, gold, and copper. And they are the stamp set. They're stamp pads, and there's 3 of them for $29.99. And from what I understand, people that have used them, I have not, but they absolutely love them.
They're juicy.
They are juicy. And then let's flip through these fun little VersaFine Claire.
So this is an ink that we just started carrying in the last few months, and we will be using it more in our demos. And we just added some more colors.
I really like VersaFine. So this color, I'm not quite sure what the color is.
Lilac Bloom.
Okay, and this is Spruce. And we have Grass Green.
And there is grass on the front of it. I didn't realize they had pictures on the front.
Well, what made me do that was because this one's called Portobello, and I'm like, that's mushrooms, but look, there's mushrooms on it.
There are mushrooms on it. Well, that's one way to
So that is Bali Blue. That's pretty. I do like my blues.
Katie, just while you're doing that, I just want to mention Kathy says it's their 5th snow day today, and she's done lots of scrapbooking.
5th snow day?
Yeah.
And where is she at?
I'm not sure.
Kathy, let us know where you're at, because I'd like to come join you.
And what is that one called? Arctic?
I think it's called Arctic.
Arctic. Well, there you go, Kathy.
There you go.
That might look like your backyard.
And strawberry.
And a lot of people are mentioning that they love this ink. So if you're wanting to try new ink, and it is a pigment ink, so it's good for heat embossing. It's going to dry a little slower. It's going to show up better on darker papers.
I use a VersaFine black quite a bit, so.
And I believe we have that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 little Valentine things.
Gosh,
if you want to make a Valentine's project, these just came in.
This is $5.99. It's a wooden heart.
Yes, good description.
With a etched love in it.
We're going to have to make one of those up.
And we're going to have to make one of these up. Love. This is perfect to paint and put out someplace.
Put it on your tray, in your tiered tray, or maybe on one of those big wood slices with a grouping of things.
Pictures.
Oh yeah, or with your photos.
Yeah, there's lots of things with that, and you could paint it, you could ink it, you could. Ooh, I don't know. I probably wouldn't try to put paper on this. It's a lot of, but you could. I know people can do that.
And so, Katie, you know how we talk about we're keeping crafting alive in 2025?
Yes, we are.
You wouldn't believe what's coming in. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with it. Well, wait. Let me go back. Sandy says in Missouri their kids haven't been in school since before Christmas.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Sharon says VersaFine Claire is perfect for stamping. Beth says last January they had 27 inches in 5 days. See, that's the kind of thing we need. Kimberly is making 80 Valentine cards today.
80? Oh my goodness.
And
I
another,
get happy when I get like 5
Stella loves
done.
the VersaFine also.
Okay.
Charmel
Good to
says
know.
her daughter hasn't been in school for 3 weeks with Christmas break and snow days. Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Well, speaking of school, this is toddler time
Should
is a
we-
little bit preschool.
Did you want to review first?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
Or, I'm sorry I cut
that's
off
okay.
your...
I thought we were doing
Oh, we
this,
are.
but we can
Let's do
review. You want to do it?
Let's go back.
Or are we winding?
Yeah.
Okay. So the
Speaking of school.
big entrance into Memory Bound yesterday was the 49 Market Toddler Time, which is their newest release, and it's all we've got it all.
I love
plus
this.
some extras. So we're going to show you the individual papers and the paper packs and all the embellishments. This is designed by Katie Petit. It's from 49 Market, and it's just fun. And if you think Dick and Jane from your old school days,
This would be great for
I think we had
photos.
Dick and Jane in
I
some of
did.
the reading books.
It was on its way out when I had it, but I did have it.
It was on its way out.
It was on-
Katie's a little younger than me. It was solid when I
was it? Was it
so
solid?
can you show the individual papers
Yeah,
first?
I just wanted to show that this is the pack, and it's $15.99,
And then they'll know what they get in the pack.
yes.
And
Okay.
Peggy pulled 2 of each, so they should be easy to show.
Oh, good. Thank you, Peggy. So here is the first one. Look at this. What caught my eye were the hearts at the bottom. And this is Toddler Time Storybook.
And it does look like a storybook, doesn't
it does.
So we're going to show you
then-
all the pieces. Janet can link I think she did link the whole collection.
This would be great to put a photo in there. I could see a vintage photo or something going on there. A school photo, I should say. This is
Something going on there.
Something going on there. I think this is in the cards. Yes. Toddler Time. The dog. What was the dog's name? It
I
wasn't
don't
just like
know.
Spot, was
Maybe
it?
somebody remembers.
Okay.
Donna said she loved Dick and Jane.
Yes. The Beanstalk. Oh, like Jack and the Beanstalk.
There's been so many reports of snow here, Katie.
Is it really? We are. So some gals came through the other day that were in Kansas City, and they left Kansas City so they could drive to Minnesota to get away from the snow, which is not.
That's not normal.
No. Sam wants snow so they can go skiing and go do that kind of stuff.
Betty said has nothing to do with weather,
Yeah.
but she's going to be a great grandma in June.
Oh,
And thought this would be
congratulations.
perfect for a
Oh,
card.
it would be,
And
wouldn't
it would be. It's really sweet.
I can even see your card technique where you cut them this way.
Oh,
and
sure.
Use the sides. All right, this one is Playtime. I like the stars.
The designs on this are darling. I
They
want to
are.
use
Thank
my
you,
word because I
Katie.
think it fits.
Yeah.
So thank you, Katie, and thank you,
Yes.
49 and Market, for
This
the
one's
wonderful
airplanes.
Look at this.
Oh,
You
look
could
at
do
like
a
they're
page
looking
with
up
friends.
and watching the airplanes. Now I get that. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We got it.
All right.
Okay, Spot was the dog. And I
Spot.
was
It
going to
was
say
Spot.
Spot,
Okay.
but I wasn't
Dick,
sure.
Jane, and Spot.
So thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, Rhonda.
I like this one. It's like little flashcards.
And Diana knew it was Spot. Yeah, those
I
you
like
could
this.
cut
That's
apart.
a great masculine B-side. And then here's all the
this was a
animals.
favorite. I think Janine and Teresa like this because of the animals on it.
Whoops.
But the other side is really great too, to feature a photo.
Yes. And cats. I think of
Yep, there's
Janet and
little-
Diana and their
Little
cats.
kittens, there's dogs, and there's that little background design behind it. So if you
Cats
are
and
just
dogs.
joining us, we're showing you the 49 and Market brand new release. First 49 and Market release of the year. I love saying first of
I
the year.
know.
Isn't that just fun?
Yes. Yes.
I love it. Katie loves it too.
I love it too. I love it so much. Okay, this is newspapers. But look at the stitching on the bottom. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's really neat. So use your border strips, your barcode strips,
I
because they have a
can't,
lot of good stuff.
Stop reading these. A circus for baby. They're like baby toys, but I don't think they would be good to give them now. Popular baby roly-poly.
Janet says, for those of us of a certain age.
39 cents.
Okay, Katie.
Yeah. Oh,
Next.
sorry. I was reading.
For those of us of a certain age, this could work for elementary school pages.
Yes.
Oh, and Puff the cat. Thank you, Mary.
Oh, I did not
And-
know the name. The cat had a name. Then these look like they're maybe a bit of a larger type tag. And then 2 4x6 cut aparts at the back. When I tell you now I love you, you can believe that it's true. Dream how wonderful your life will be. These are actually
I like the little sheep there.
the airplanes, the toy time from the other pieces.
From the other papers,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, here's
Good
some
observation.
cut-aparts. So we have some 3x4 and 4x6 cut-aparts. It's the little moments that make the childhood memories. Oh, that is so true. Play is the best way to learn.
These are nice for journaling. I think those ones in the middle.
Those are lots of fun. All right,
Even
so that's
for
the
like teacher, maybe you have a teacher
Teacher
that you're
Valentine's.
Yeah. And like Katie showed us, you can get it all in a collection pack.
Yep.
And did you say
$15.99.
$15.99 to get all
Includes
10
10
papers?
Yep. And then they do have their solids collection pack. Sometimes even if I don't get the collection, I'll get a solid pack because I just like the colors. And so there are 10 sheets in this pack also for $15.99. And I think I'm going to just have to get it because it has these blues in it.
It does have good
blues.
colors.
Isn't that fabulous? So one is kind of whitewashed, I would say.
And we always get the individual papers and the paper packs because
Yes.
sometimes there's a paper you just love, and that way you can buy extras of that color or that pattern along with your full pack. And thank you, Peggy, for pulling all these out for us.
Yeah, this helps a lot just to be able to do it. But look at these blues. These blues are so fabulous.
Yeah, they are neat.
And
We're into
so
blue right now.
We are. Those
Ruby
are the
says I
solids.
got to have it.
I understand.
All right,
Ruby.
Katie, let's show the 6x8 pack. I did
Okay.
open that up so
Yeah,
we could
so
show
flip
some of the
through it.
papers.
So the pack includes 27 sheets, 3 each of the double-sided pattern papers, and 2 extra patterns on the inside of the cover. So that would be one of an extra one. And so it includes 3.
Oh, 3 of each.
Yeah. So I'll just go through it quickly and not read it. The
Okay.
dots again.
That would be fine, Katie.
I was
You
so
can read
reading
it after
that.
the video,
Okay.
okay?
That's a little
Did
one.
you like it when I said, okay,
I know you said
let's
to
go.
move on. I was so into reading it.
I just had to like jumpstart you a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
okay.
They're just so
Oh, I
cute.
like this. Isn't
That is
that
those are
great?
good colors.
I look at
We're
Kelly. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm kind of wearing that
You
color
are.
too today.
You kind
so.
of are. Jack and the Beanstalk.
They like the lambs. Candace
Yes.
says that, and I agree.
The airplanes. Oh, the blues. And the dogs and cats.
And Karen says she sent in an order last night and didn't see this. Karen, we can just hang on to your order,
Yeah.
so we don't want you to pay shipping more than once.
And my reading page, my reading. The orange.
I like these pages because they're
I do
kind of
too.
done for you. You add your photo. They look like some of Katie Petit's art journaling where she uses a brayer and puts on paint, and I
that'll be
think
your
that's
extra
pretty
sheet.
neat.
All right.
Lisa's looking for the albums that we showed yesterday, and they are not Tim Holtz albums, and Janet can link them. They're actually in our albums, but they are 7 Gypsies.
Oh.
So they should be there. Speaking of albums,
Totally
accidental. Thanks for asking the question.
We have 2 albums. Each one is $29.99. What is in them is, 2 4x6 side flip pages, 2 single pocket pages, 8 single pages, 4-page protectors, 12 file tabs. There's a lot in these.
And they're a D-ring. I don't know that we've had a ring album yet from
Oh, yeah.
49 and Market. So
These are heavy.
Maybe they had
There's a
one way
lot.
back when. But it's got a pretty thick spine on it, maybe a 2-inch spine.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
So it's pretty nice.
It is. You could feel that with lots of stuff.
And it wouldn't have to be
This
toddler.
collection, no.
It wouldn't have to be that. It does say busy day right there.
Well, you could even, this is kind of wedding-ish too, I think. And busy day.
Busy day is
Yeah.
your wedding day, right?
Yes.
All
All right,
right.
the Toddler Time Collection Bundle. So this has the 12x12 paper, but it also has the laser cuts, rub-ons, washi tape, and wishing bubble epoxy stickers. Bubble? Bobble. Bubble.
They are called bubbles, wishing
Bubbles
bubbles,
this time.
and bobbles. They're both,
right.
Katie. They're bubbles and bobbles.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the things that would be included in here. So you have the laser cut elements. So I'm going to look through here real quick. Toddler Time laser cut icons.
So you
laser
can get
cut
all of
elements.
these pieces separate.
Yes.
Or they do bundle them together. It makes it a little. Did you say how much that was for
No,
the
I did
bundle?
not.
Is it
The
45?
bundle is $44.99.
$44.99.
That's quite a good thing. I
And
get that
you
a
get
lot just because I
and
just
you
get
get
it.
this acrylic envelope like
Yeah.
that it comes in.
The
so
fancy-
I use those to. You can order them separately too, but I do use those to organize myself.
So this has the laser cut elements. And I'm going to, this is not, doesn't have a price on it, so I'm just going to assume they're $7.99 because these are the icons. And there are 101 elements and 98 icons. My gosh.
So the elements, well, they're really
This one has people. Does this have people?
No, it does not have people, but it does have a lot of greenery and flowers too. Can you,
That
yeah,
has the
just flip
lambs
it
on the
over
back.
so we can see
Yeah, absolutely.
the vivid colors and how good those go. Even if you got those with the solids, you've got a lot
These
to
are
work
good.
with.
This one has the frames on it, the little bows, the doilies, the lacy, and this does have a lot of flowers, doesn't it? All right, the Toddler Time Essential Rub-Ons. So there's 3 sheets in here for $9.99, and these colors are amazing. And those are the 3 sheets that you do get.
I missed a
Kelly?
note. I missed a message.
I will continue. They have people on one, black and white, people like in the black and white, and then they also
Which
have
you could
just
color
elements.
in. Okay.
Oh, trying to hold it
still for a
okay,
second.
I'm trying.
I quit reading messages,
Okay.
so I missed a message. I missed a comment, and I'm sorry. Something about watching airplanes, and we used to do that when I was a kid. We'd go
yes,
to the
down,
airport in our
yes.
jammies and watch airplanes take off and land.
We used to do that too, and then they shut it down.
And here's the blendables.
These are also rub-ons. There's 3 sheets in here, but just look at the colors. They're so bright, and I love
They are
bright
really
colors.
neat.
And these have a lot of lambs on it.
And Cheryl
on them.
said they would make adorable cards, and they would
They
make
would.
really cute cards.
And then
really
these are the washi
darling.
tape sheets for $5.99.
Okay, so this side is 6 by 12, and it's one big sheet that you can die cut apart, cover the front of your album, whatever you want to do. And
We
the
need to do that. Just put it on something.
We did a long time
Oh,
ago.
did we?
No, it's been years ago
Okay.
when they first came out. This side, all of these pieces pull out as like stickers, but they're washi stickers, so they almost look like they're on your project, like printed on your project. So you would pull off your backing. So you'd pull off all the backing, and it would just leave your stickers, and then they're really easy to get off. But look, you can't see it right now, Katie, but the one in the wagon is just really cute.
Is it a red wagon?
It is a red wagon.
Oh, fun. That's a big wagon to fit a grown boy and a dog.
It is.
All right, moving on to the Toddler Time Page Kit. So this you build 4 pages, and everything is included in it to create your pages, which I love. I have done
Lots
these.
of layers.
I love them. And there's just like the chipboard, so you get 4 exclusive patterns, 12 by 12 laser cut elements, and 1 sheet of 12 by 12 adhesive back chipboard, which would be this right here.
So you get laser cuts, you get chipboard, you get the directions, you get the pre-printed papers that you can only get. You make 4 pages. Katie, what I love is it's about $6 a page.
$24.99, yeah. Oh my
So
gosh, that's
it's only
pretty
like $6
inexpensive
to
if
make
we
a
think
fancy
about.
page.
Usually
you like that
spend-
to make a fancy
Usually
page?
you spend $24.99 on one 6
I
by
love
8
I love those
fancy
memes
page.
that say they spent $90 on
Yeah.
stuff to make a card.
Yeah, this is so
that
true.
always makes me laugh.
All right, here are the bubbles.
Look at those, the
Aren't
bubbles
those
and
fun?
bobbles. You probably
$5.99.
didn't have a chance to look at them,
I
but
have
down
not.
here there's airplanes, butterflies, there's puff and spot, and some flowers, and then the little words in there. And how much are those?
$5.99.
Ooh, less than I thought.
And this is the ephemera. We should.
You can. What
Should
time
we?
is it? Do we have time? Yeah, let's just
Okay.
dump it right here.
Here, let's show this first, and then
Okay.
we'll dump. Here is the zipper bag, which I think is so fun.
That tricycle is cute.
Yes. And then, so the bag is $14.99, and then, oh, there's a special surprise. Ooh, they're blue ones this time.
Yeah.
The
Peggy told me
blue.
that yesterday.
Oh, I like that. This is so fun. Oh, I gotta
Karen
stop
says she
reading.
needs it all. Good thing it's payday. And we have a question. The albums,
Yeah.
the size of the albums, and they are 6 by 8. The pages
Yeah.
are 6 by 8.
6 by 8 pages.
With
The
two-
outside is
two
9.
rings.
But yeah, 6 by 8. Okay, I'm gonna dump these.
Why don't you dump that, and I'll show the
Okay.
Toddler Time chipboard assortment. I had to add that word assortment because it says that, because it is an assortment. And here's what you get inside. You get those little, can I say, darling words? And here's
Absolutely.
some word I like to call these word bars because they're on a strip, like rectangles.
Like word strips?
Yeah, well, maybe word strip is better.
Or bar.
When they're chipboard, they're kind of a bar.
Ooh,
And then you
these are
get your
good.
little people, you get Spot, you get that cute little lamb, and some greenery and some bees, and it's $6.99 for the chipboard pieces, and you get 43 pieces, which you could use these on a lot of other things too. And Katie is unwrapping. She's dumping. It's not Wednesday, hump day, dump day.
We have not had a dump
it's
day
Friday,
for a
dump
while.
day.
It is. We haven't dumped for a while, have we?
Denise is wondering where the album is, and it's listed in this category. And Janet can link the category Toddler Time again for you, and it should be right in there. And look at here. Okay, Katie, I'm going to start showing this.
Yeah, please do. But
Oh,
look at these. They're a little bit different. They have like top stuff on them.
Oh gosh,
or like
I thought that was a
space.
real eyelet. That is not a real
Yes,
eyelet, but
no.
wow. How do they
Yeah.
do that? Oh, this is like that paper.
Yes.
It's got all the things.
And little black and white, a few words, some flashcards. Happy hello.
We love tickets.
And I've interrupted you when you were
No,
showing
no.
these word strips, word bars.
How many pieces does it say comes in it, Katie?
95.
95 pieces.
And then it has the little envelopes, little library cards maybe. Oh, this is how you learn to read. Look at this.
That's cute.
Oh,
That's really.
and little pieces and little tags.
I think my word darling fits this collection
Oh.
very well.
I think it's the perfect
We wanted
word.
to take a lot of time to show you this because it is brand new. It's the first collection this year from 49 and Market, and they have a lot more in the works.
the first collection.
Oh, first.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay.
The colors are really amazing.
These are great.
And Cheryl's also surprised that that's not an eyelet. I don't
Isn't
know if
that crazy?
When I
thought
get
it
up
had an
close, it
eyelet.
just blurs. So I don't know that I can. There's a good shot. That is not an eyelet.
I actually touched it to see if
Katie
it was.
touched it to make sure. It would cost a lot more if it was an eyelet.
That's amazing.
How much was this, Katie, for the ephemera?
For the ephemera is $7.99, but you also have these
Don't
extra
forget your
ones.
packaging.
Yeah, which is so smart to do on their packaging. But isn't it fun just to look at it all laid out
It
so you
is.
know what's in it? I like
It
that
is,
a
and
lot.
what a cute name, toddler time.
All right, I'm gonna
You
squish
know,
this over
and a lot
here,
of
but I
times
am gonna dump
they
this
don't
to
have
Kelly.
things for toddlers. They have things for babies and
Yeah.
kids, so this is perfect. And I think it could go for
Oh.
kids or.
I love word things like this.
So this
Oh,
is
like
these are the
hats.
chipboard assortment.
Silly.
So it
Oh
has
my
words
goodness.
and it also has some, looks like greenery, some little circles with words in them, some flowers.
And how many? 40.
Here's
I'm
that
sorry,
sheep. You're
43
fine. We're all
pieces.
digging into it. Here's that little sheep. That would be cute on a little baby card.
What I also like is that it's already roughed up for you. Again and again, sweet, love, little one. So you don't have to do the roughing up.
You don't have to sand it. It's done.
No. Oh my gosh, this
So
is
how do
so
you guys
fun
like
with the
this toddler
little
time?
guys.
There's 4 other little or 5 other items that came in with it. I don't really consider them toddler time, so we'll show those next. But let us know how you like toddler time.
Got stuff all
We
stuck
thought
to
it.
me.
Yeah, Katie's got stuff sticking to her. So
Oh my goodness, these are great.
Here's the chipboard, and then Katie, let's show those
I
new
love-
rub-ons.
I love a little gray thrown in there too.
Gray makes the other colors pop. That's
Doesn't
what I've
it,
always
though?
thought.
Oh my. Okay. Yes. Okay.
All right,
Gotta
so
move
here
in.
we go. We got to move on because
Come
we
on,
got a lot
Katie.
to show you today.
All right. Here, these are all different rub-ons. They're not with the toddler time, but they released some rub-ons. $6.99, and it looks like how many pages does it come with, Kelly?
2. You get two
Two.
6x8 sheets,
So this and this.
and they're seasonal. What's this one called?
Vintage Bliss.
Vintage Bliss.
Yeah, it has a little wine on it.
Vi-
Oh no, they're all Vintage Bliss.
It's Vintage Bits. Okay, and this one, this one's called Fresh Start,
Where'd you see that?
along the very bottom.
Okay.
So this is Fresh Start. It's got lots of little what they use for blendables. There's that little palette that goes with the stamp set, and we're going to have to ring the bell.
Okay.
We need the stamp sets.
Okay.
So we need the palette one, and we need the one with the kids. So here's the first one. These are $6.99 for your 2 sheets, and you guys, rub-ons work really well. Can you get us the stamp set with the kids and the one with these palettes?
I'm getting this.
Okay.
This is beautiful. This is called Winter Stories. It's perfect for January. Look at those. Anybody right now, it seems like, has snow going. This is perfect.
All of you snow people that are
Oh my
lucky enough
gosh,
to have
isn't
snow
it
days.
beautiful? It's a snow day.
It is perfect.
It's a
Thank
snow
you,
day,
Peggy.
snow day.
Peggy got us taken care of.
It's a snowing, snow. Oh my goodness, bundle up.
So
I wonder if
okay,
Katie
so
Pertine's
on
going
there,
to use this because she's in a
this is what I want to show. This
Okay.
is no, bring it back up, or bring the. So we have this painted palette stamp and die set, and you can see
Okay.
how it goes. You can see how she's got these same icons on the rub-ons.
Oh, is it?
So,
Oh, it
and that's the new
is.
Sizzix release from
And you can see the
49
back.
Market.
Ooh.
So
I
pretty
need
cool.
to play with this, Kelly.
I think
But
you
I
should.
really, really like
All
this.
right,
So I'm
we're-
going to put it in
so
a special
now
place.
we have the seasons. We had winter, and now
Okay.
Katie's going to show us spring.
Spring, yep. And look at the rainbow and the yellow. And this is called Spring Stories. Oh, so they're all like kind of stories type
Mm-hmm.
things. Look at the yellow.
Little
boots.
rain boots.
Rain, rain, splish, splash. Here comes the sun. I really like this one too.
And I'm going to tell you guys, we ordered these sight unseen, and they were called toddler seasonal rub-ons, and I don't really think they're necessarily toddler.
But
I
those
think
are the colors
they go
too.
with anything.
Yeah.
So
There's
we
my
ordered
little
a
pile.
certain amount, and we've got a huge order of these arriving today because it was not enough.
Summer. Sunny vibes, endless. Days of summer, in the sunshine, bubbles.
And Janet,
that
thanks for
pretty?
linking everything. She just linked the palette stamp and die set. Beth loves the rub-ons from 49 to Market.
gosh.
And we all know how well they work.
And this is fall. Doesn't fall seem like so long ago and so far away?
It does. But then I feel like,
Autumn,
is it time to
Thanksgiving.
order fall, Katie?
Almost.
time is
No,
flying.
Summer. We have summer first.
Okay,
We have
Donna's
summer
on
now.
overload, and obviously we are
know.
too. This is a lot to come in one day.
It's so pretty.
But
though.
thank goodness
I'm in
for
the mood.
49 to
Oh,
Market. We love them.
And this is the stamp playtime that would go beautifully.
It's got Dick and Jane and Spot right there, and that ball. I remember, I don't know why, but I remember the word ball. You know how they had that font, which it looks to me like she's used a very similar font.
Yes.
Like right here. He is happy. Jump for joy. She is happy. Having a ball. So
These are great. These will be fun for I think, for Jack, Sam and Jack put this in and just say, he is happy. Jump for joy. They would get a kick out of that.
okay,
Oh my
and Shelley
goodness.
has a question
Yeah.
about, is everything separately priced? It is
Yes.
all separately priced except for the collection bundle, which is $44.99, and that's where you're going to get the lasers, the rub-ons, the washi tape, and the epoxies, bubble stickers in addition.
The word bubble right
Wow.
reminds me of-
Okay, so Chris said she's going to be buying some rub-ons. Chris, good, come
I
in and we
am.
want to see you.
Yes. Is that our Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Come in and get some rub-ons.
So
I'm
should
going to be
we,
buying some rub-ons too.
are we showing this today, or do you
Yeah.
want to do that?
Well, it's not going to
Okay.
be a demo. It's
Okay.
just going to be a, let's do this first.
Yeah, and then, okay.
Yeah. So these are things we thought we would review just for the week, what we have shown you. Here,
the-
why don't you do it?
it's
and
the
I'll
Friday
video.
recap.
Yes, it's a Friday.
So it's the Friday
recap,
Friday recap because
Yes, Friday flashback.
I don't know about you, but when Katie and I talked about doing this, I'm like, oh, what did we do this week?
Yes.
And I'm like, and luckily Katie had written it down. So on Fridays, as part of our 2025, we are going to try to review everything that we did this week. And then you can go like, oh yeah, I remember that now.
We should almost have a store tracker.
We should. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, could you imagine?
It would be fun.
All right, we need to do
We're
a
gonna
store
do
tracker.
it?
Will you help
Okay.
me with that, Katie?
I will help you with this.
So on Monday, Teresa was
was
here, and you know,
viral.
also for this month, we're doing a lot of crafting outside of the album. And this was our first demo with crafting outside the album. I guess
yeah,
it is.
or outside the book.
Outside the book or whatever. But it was read a book, make a tag. So Teresa
Or
made
make a tag to go with your book.
made
Yeah.
bookmarks out of tags to match her books, and here's
Yes.
one of them.
People are loving the idea of going back, and they love your outfit because it's so
Oh,
matches
thank you.
memory bound.
Thank you. You know, you get to those times when you gotta go shopping. So I dug
you
this
have a
out.
very
I
good
found this
outfit.
scarf, and
Looks
it
great.
works. So here's another one of her tags, and you can go back. You can go to our blog or go back to the previous video, and she'll tell you all about how she kept track of all her reading. These tags all go on a ring, and they actually make a tag album
Yep.
for it.
And every time I read in the evening, I think of
Here's one
Teresa,
more.
how I just need to make a
Get your
a
bookmark
tag,
made.
Yeah.
And you know, it's kind of fun
It is.
Because we talked about keep your crafting alive in 2025, craft to thrive in 2025, because crafting is good for your health. And so is reading. So you combine them and wow.
I was lucky I got one.
Recipient?
Yes.
Were you a recipient? Yes. Or she got one?
I got one of a tag from Teresa that I use in my books.
Oh.
Yeah. People are doing book tags at their house from now on.
See? Oh my gosh, I love it.
Such a good idea.
I love when we do something that inspires you, and that's what our goal is. So I think we're doing it.
Yeah.
Tuesday we launched our first card kit of the year, of the month of the year, and it's a winter card kit. It makes 3 cards. And here it is. Katie, thank you. You've got the card. It's $8.99 for the 3 cards, and you've got some bonus pieces in there. And then Wednesday, we launched another card kit. We launched our first birthday card kit of the month, which we are doing monthly this year. And it's $15.99. It makes 4 cards, plus you have a whole extra sheet that you can make more cards with. And we showed you how to color them with watercolor.
And inserts included, which I think is huge.
Yes, Janet's inserts are there. Penny colored some with Copics for us, so you can color them with markers. It's kind of a fun kit because you can be creative and pick out your colors. Maybe somebody has favorite colors, and you could do their birthday card in those colors. And we do have extra inserts, so if you want to make extras. Then yesterday was a Peggy Day, and we've already had comments about having a Peggy Day yesterday. So another crafting outside of the album, and she made this accordion piece.
Isn't that beautiful?
That it uses the Cartabella Home, or was it Family?
Family.
Called Family Collection. And it also uses the tags, the etc. tags from Tim Holtz. So very nice job. Love the colors. And that will be on our blog in a couple days.
I love they like the review, and people are saying they're sharing how they made the tags. Some have made some cards, so it is a lot of fun.
So that's one of our new things.
It's just amazing how we've launched 2 card kits this week.
It is.
An album and tags.
And we're working on more. We've got more coming up. Okay, then another thing that Katie brought in today that we'll show you, and then we got to move on to your cards, Katie.
Yep, another out of the box.
Crafting outside of the album, or outside of the book. We have these frames, and it's a little cloudy because it's got a film on it to take off to keep it protected. And Katie had a picture of, is this both of your kids?
No,
so Sam and his friends?
Sam and his friends, that they went skiing, and so what I did was I put some tags, ephemera, my goodness, ephemera and stickers on the frame, and their picture in there, and it is from the Snow Pine collection. And all I did was, with the little tag,
you've got the little enamel dots, the ephemera.
Yeah, the journal bits. Yes, and the sticker sheet.
So she used the journal bits, the sticker sheet, and the enamel dots, and just decorated up the frame. But look at the back. It is a scrapbook because she has journaled on the back.
I put this is a journal bit, and so I put that on there. And this little piece is actually from one of Sam's tags that they wear for when they ski.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I pulled that off.
He knows to save it.
He does. I find stuff on the counter.
Now these frames are $4.99, and they come in black or white.
Yeah.
And they're pretty handy. The base comes off. I don't know if the black ones the base come off, but they do on this one. And we'll probably show you, might show you some other samples of this.
Fun way to scrap outside of the book, and it just sits in his room.
Katie, you could do one of these for each holiday or one a month and have them sitting out on your mantle or something,
that's true,
just your memories through the year. Okay. So do we have any questions? Are we ready to?
Annie's wondering if we made a chart for this year's theme like we did last year. Do you mean a big sign?
Tracker?
Motivated. Is it a tracker,
Yes,
Annie?
we do have the trackers, and Janet can link those for us.
Okay.
We have, is it 4 trackers? I think we have 4 different ones.
Yeah.
But Katie, Memory Bound needs its own tracker.
We do. We should do that. Just to put tags
let's get that started today.
Okay, that will be fun.
So
yes. All right. No other questions. I think we're good. So
all right. Well, let's move on.
You.
Let's move on then, and we are going to be doing the flip flap pocket cards.
Maybe you want to grab a cup of coffee or something because this will be a little bit. We have at least, I would say, Kelly, another 30 minutes.
And Barb said that she used the frame to make calendar pages that you flip over for every month. So what you can do is you can take this acrylic out, and Peggy has made an album that flips like that. You put it on rings, and then it can just, and Janet has also. Okay, here we go. All right, well, Katie,
it was a simple project and fun. And they liked it when they turned it around that the back was done also.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Katie, tell us what you're going to do, and then I'll change the camera around.
I'm going to show you how to make the flip flap pocket card with the Photoplay Yeti collection. So this is what I'm using, and this is the collection. You can get separate sheets and the sticker sheet, or I would just encourage you just to get the collection pack.
So Yeti for Winter is a new Photoplay collection, and what Katie and I love about it is that red accent.
Oh my
goes
gosh.
so nicely with the blues.
I am a sucker
And here's
for
your
red
card.
accents. Yes, isn't he great? I saw this and I wanted to do something with it, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, so I was glad that they brought this out. This is a sample, or the one they have on their cover, as you can see. So I did copy that. I'll show you how to do that, but I'm going to show you how to make another card with the stickers, and then we'll do a Valentine one also.
Okay, and we have one question before we go on. We do not have the 2025 12 by 12 month calendars like we had last year. We don't have those. We do have the amazing Color Vibe calendar kit from Simple Stories, and it actually has all the numbers stickers that you can go ahead and put on your days. It's got the days of the week, and we'll ring the bell and we can show that at the end of the video. Okay.
They're coming to Hotel Katie.
Yes, the Hotel Katie. If you were here a couple days ago, look out. So Katie, do you, before we change it,
Calendar, Simple Stories calendar kit.
can you just show us the card, how it is
I'm going to show you that, absolutely. So
and then I'll switch
why it's a flip flap is because you pull this and it opens up.
Oh.
Yeah, and you put a gift card or a message, and I'm going to walk you through each step of how to create it, and then it just tucks right back in there.
I know why we love this. It matches the memory bound colors, our previous
look at
colors.
that.
And if you take the red out, it matches our current colors.
It does.
So it is perfect.
Beautiful. I like that a lot. So.
Okay, and Janet just linked the Color Vibe.
Excuse me.
Janet just linked the Year of Memories Color Vibe calendar. So online it's going to show you all the pieces that you get. It is spiral bound. It's got stickers, die cuts. It's got all your numbers, and it really is an amazing project.
It is, and then I visualize that you would cut this off and then put it in a scrapbook.
Exactly.
Huh.
Okay, and then we have a...
I just inspired myself,
Katie
maybe.
just inspired herself.
Like a
I don't know if we
highlight.
inspired you. I hope we did, but she did inspire herself. Okay, then we have, Janet says we have a question about Janet's new Season to Celebrate card kit, and they are going together this afternoon. We got the last piece.
Did we get the enamel dots?
We got the enamel dots.
Right.
So we just have to get those assembled this afternoon, and they will be available.
Count her cards and put it on the
We
tracker.
are. I think we
do a
should.
Friday tracker. Like on Fridays, we should put what we did.
Oh, yeah, when we recap. That's awesome.
Yes. Diane's going to help us too.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take the camera
Okay.
and we're going to put it in, give you a little bit better view for what Katie's doing.
So just give us a little second here to give ourselves set up. And you want me to open it?
Sure.
Open the claw.
Well, we're getting a new claw, so hopefully that will help us.
It's like the claw on the when you get to go down and choose a toy.
Why is this all wobbly?
I think it's not tightened down here. Or here? There we go. This one needs tightened.
That's the problem.
There we go. Okay, you have to give me my boundaries.
Well, I can get you the white. We can do the white.
Maybe you want to get a little bit closer, but yeah, it's up to you.
Okay, well, we'll go closer, and then I can always adjust it as needed. So
All right.
So right now we're here, Katie.
Okay, just let me, and this way with the white too?
Yep.
Oh,
pretty much.
Perfect. All right.
Not
so
quite as much down here.
All right.
We're good.
So just let me know if I need to change it. So here is the flip flat pocket cards, and when you open it, you're going to get 3 sets of cards, and the flip flap cards are $6.99 for 3. What you'll get is
That's a pretty good deal for all pre-scored, and they're fancy.
So fancy. So you get a card base, you get the inside flip part. This is a back piece that just covers up everything you've done. This is the pocket. You can see it has 3 pre-scored items, and then this is the whole thing that makes it roll, which I will be showing you also.
That is amazing.
And so we have 3 sets of them that you do. You get 3. So what I did was just pull them apart in 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Sorted them out.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
And then I clipped them together, just like that. And I'm going to put those to the side. There are directions, and you can definitely, they're on the back of here. You can definitely go over them if you would like to, or just watch the video.
Okay, and everybody, could you imagine designing this
No.
and figuring out how to, it's an A2 card, to figure out how to make an A2 card and get it to turn out right? I think
Right.
that's amazing.
There's not much that you do need. And you'll see that as I go through it, what you need to create the card. So we're going to go ahead and start with the cover of this. And I have a few little notes over here. So this is the base card first. And what you're going to do is you're going to have the bumpy sides up. And it just folds down, or you're going to just fold it. And I'm using the Teflon bone folder.
Oh,
or
show
four.
that, because that is a good one. I have that one too.
And it's $19.99, so it's a little bit more, but I really like it. After using it, I've always used just more of a regular type one. And I really like this because can you see that sharp edge? Oh boy, does it give a nice crease. So I'm going to fold this over and I'm going to crease it just so it gets a nice
Well, and
fold
it
on
also
there.
doesn't leave a mark, you know, that shiny mark on
Right.
dark papers. That's why I really like it.
And then we're going to fold these on the bump side, fold them away from ourselves. Oh, and I will do this again. I'm going to do it twice. So I'm folding these down. Again, I'm going to use my bone folder on here to get them nice and crisp, I guess. So then we're going to open this up, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut along this pencil line here and then along the fold line. So I'm going to grab actually my trimmer, and my trimmer has a wire, on this piece. You can see that wire. That is exactly where I am going to cut. So I'm going to line up this fold right along. I'm going to grab my glasses too here real quick. I had them quite handy for me. And I'm going to line up that wire just a smidge on the inside of that crease. I better put my blade up here. And I'm going to go down. And you can use your scissors, but I'm going to go down right there. And I'm going to do the same on this side, but I'm going to flip it over because working with it this way is just, I need more stability, I guess. Stability. So I'm going to look to make sure that that wire is right on there, and that's why I like that wire. And come on down.
And Janet
And so
just
we
linked
have these
that
edges.
trimmer, I call it the Jennifer McGuire Janet Petersma trimmer.
Yes,
It's got the
with the
wire.
wire.
It's
Love
got
it.
a bigger base on it than that one, but it works really well.
And then you can see where these are going to be cut off. But instead of just cutting them straight across, we're going to cut them at an angle so they just kind of fit a little bit better. Nothing scientific about where to cut them. Just make sure to cut them at an angle. And that is our, bless you.
Thanks.
That was very quiet.
I had a quiet sneeze.
So that is this piece, and it will fold down, and then these will fold back behind. And speaking of folding them back behind, you can see they're not really very flat. So what I'm going to do is I am going to rub them with that wonderful, do they call it a bone folder?
Crease
Hydro
tool?
folds with a glide folder.
That's
That's
different.
interesting. A precision glide folder. So I'm going to put that down. And then on these, I do know eventually that I will be putting them, adhering them down. So I'm going to use 1/4 inch score tape because it fits perfectly. So either way, so you know this goes down this way and they're going to wrap around. So you can just flip it over and add 1/4 inch strips right along here. And I do have the fancy Tim Holtz white, what is this called?
It It fits his glass media mat,
Yeah.
but let me look at the name of it.
Okay.
And Katie, grab one because
I
really
do
like
use it.
Yeah, we have been using.
Yeah.
I love it too.
And I use it especially because the stickers, you can stick them down, but they don't stay on there. You can pull them off. Then I'm just going to trim those edges off.
Katie, a lot of people love that trimmer with the wire.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. We're not going to put it together yet, but if you open it to the, oops, excuse me. So if you open it up, it looks like a Y, and this part comes down, and these two fold back. So that's our base. And we're going to go ahead and decorate our base right now. So I have this one, but I'm going to make one to give to Sam. I know he's not watching, but to Sam because he likes to ski, so I'm crossing my fingers he stays accident-free. But the paper I'm going to use is the sweater paper, and it's in the collection kit, and it's called Yeti. So there's
really
Yetis on the
cool.
back.
Oh, okay, that's why it's called
Yeah.
Yeti. And red
And then the
sleds.
sweater. I love the sweater.
All of you people out there having snow days, this is the perfect collection. And sometimes it's fun just to take a picture out your window. And,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
see the snow. Katie, I think you did that when you had a lot
I
of
always
snow.
do, yeah. All right, so this measures 4 by 4. This flap right here measures 4 by 4. So what I want, if I cut it 4 by 4, it's quite a big border, or excuse me, 3.75 if I take the 1/4 inch. There's quite a big white border around it, which is absolutely fine, but I wanted a little less of a white border. So what I did is I went to cut it at 4. So if you can see the 4-inch mark here, can you see that? And then I bump it just like a bit, almost like 1/8 of an inch or just a little, so it has a less of a white border around it. And then I did the same thing on this side. So I went to cut it at 4, and then I just bumped it a titch.
Over the 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
just over the 4, and then cut it. And that way,
Oh, so you've already cut that. I'm like,
I
that
have.
didn't,
Isn't
that
that
didn't cut,
amazing?
Katie.
so it gives less of a border around it. There's still a border, but not as much. And sometimes I do that just because I prefer that look. Sometimes I want more of a white border. So then I'm just going to take my tape runner, and I do use the grand and I do use the green, and I'm going to adhere that right to the top.
And she means the green
Oh, yes.
refill, which
Yes.
is actually the repositionable dots.
Thank you. And then we have, if we open this up, this is the base where everything kind of happens inside of it. But we're going to add, oops, I pulled the wrong thing. We're going to add a little piece here now, just so when it opens you don't have it be white. And so again, it's 4 inches and a little bit, so 4 1/8, but I don't like to measure 8, so I say it's
So
a
she
titch.
just says it's a little more.
Just a little more. And then as I'm putting this on here, I notice it goes over, so I am going to grab it.
Take a little titch off,
I'm going
another
to take
titch.
a little titch off here. And put that down there. And basically all this does is cover up the bottom so it looks pretty. So you have this down here, and then you have your top. Again, I'm still just going to go ahead and decorate. This one was all stickers. So it has this Yeti, the trees, it's chilly outside, and then the snowflake. So this one I'm doing a little differently.
Oh, good.
I'm going to use, and look, this is what I love. I'm going to use him, the Yeti with the hat, and then ski poles. And then I'm also going to use Winter is Fun, and it's all on this sticker sheet. And
Got
I was
some
going
fun
to use some other
stickers.
stuff, but maybe that's it. Oh yeah, eat more snow.
Oh,
Is that fun?
how do they think of that
I don't
stuff?
know.
I remember eating snow as a kid. I'm sure a lot of you remember eating snow when you're out playing in your
Oh yeah.
boots and coats.
And what's so nice is that you can position these stickers how you want to kind of try them out, how you want them. So
And Katie, that's
yeah.
the media surface mat. Since you're
Oh.
talking about it, it comes in a 13.5. I feel like, what's that TV show where they would break in and, well, the Grand Ole Opry a lot of times on the radio, they're like, oh, and this is sponsored by blah, 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 blah. So this video is sponsored by the Tim Holtz Media Surface Mat, which also comes in the handy travel size.
What is this? There is. You do sound like a break-in.
I do. I'm sorry, but you were talking about how you put your stickers on it, so I thought it was kind of a good time to break in.
It was. Thank you. Perfect timing.
They're made to fit the glass media mat to cover those, but they work very well on their own.
Thank you, Kelly.
I think Teresa's the one that got us started on just putting them on the table.
Yes. And I do like it. I have this actually on my craft table. All right, so I'm going to place him there. Then I have some foam dots, that I'm going to put on here. I was playing around with this yesterday while I was watching Peggy's video, and I thought, ooh, I should powder these all ahead of time. But then I thought, we'll just go for it. And I'm thinking I'm going to hit the skis here, and then Winter Fun, I'm going to go over his belly.
Does anybody listen to the Grand Ole Opry? Does have a radio. They do broadcasts on the radio. It's Terry.
Still?
Terry somebody, yes. And he actually is the MC at the Grand Ole Opry. And it is funny, even when you're at the Opry, they'll break in with commercials.
Oh, do they really? This is brought to you by... All right, so Winter Fun.
Beth says we need a dictionary of all the words that we've made up. That would be fun, too. Oh, my gosh.
There.
We can remember them.
I bet our customers could help us remember our words. I can't remember my words. All right, so there you go. There's the two different fronts you can have.
And you can probably even make more, because you've got 3 card bases.
Yep.
So you even have more that you could on the sticker sheet.
Oh, absolutely. And I was going to make another one, but I thought, okay, we've got to make a different, like a Valentine one. All right, so this is just your base. So we're going to put that to the side, and we'll come back to this.
Katie, thanks for simplifying this.
Well, I hope I do. I'm a little nervous about one part, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
All right, so this is now going to be, we're going to make the flap that will go on the inside. And so, again, we're just going to fold this down.
It's nice. It's all pre-scored, everybody, so you don't have to do any scoring.
And I use that sharp edge, which is so nice. It makes it nice and crisp.
But the material it's made out of is soft. I mean, it's
not a hard.
I don't know how to describe it.
But
a lot of people have said that they really like that. They have that one.
All right, so now, it's already on.
Oh my gosh.
This one I did do the cut a 1/4 inch off, so you can see the difference of how much white you have.
Yeah, I like that you're showing the difference. That's really good.
This again is just the back. I love this. It's a sheet of paper, obviously, in the Yeti collection, and it reminds me of Schoolhouse Rock for somehow. I don't know why. And then this opens, and over here we added a sticker, and then Pop Dot Let's Stay In. So on this one, I did a little bit different. I took a Schoolhouse Rock piece.
Yes, sorry, Photoplay. I don't know that Joey's watching, but we'll have to tell her we renamed one of their Yeti papers.
Schoolhouse Rock. And then I'm also going to take, this is another piece in the collection. It says Wintertime and the trees. And I thought the trees were good for what the card topic is. I keep saying skiing, or winter, anything. All right, and so on this one, I had some different ideas for the top. So I need a snow day, which we have talked about quite a bit, haven't we?
You've done a good job about remembering what you're doing. I'm impressed.
Oh, I practiced last night. Let it snow.
Oh, those mittens are darling.
Or snow day.
And they match that paper.
Yes, and they match. It was going to match.
And they kind of match that shirt you have.
Mine?
Not today.
Oh,
but that red one that you have.
Yes.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. It does. All right, so we've been talking about a snow day. So what I do is I will lay it like this. So you could either do that, I need a snow day, or grab this one and it could be let it snow. And I might lay
I like
those
how
kind of
you
in there.
connect them together and layer them. That's really neat.
So how about which one do you like, Kelly?
Okay, let me look now.
Let it snow.
Here, pull it up a little bit so people can get a good look.
Let it snow.
Let it snow, yep.
Or,
remember, this is the eye doctor
I need
exam.
a snow day. A.
Oh boy,
Or
this is
B.
tough.
Okay.
I kind of, yeah, just go A.
Okay.
I was going to say go B, but go A.
So I'm going to put this one off to the side, and then I'm just going to put the mittens, wrap them kind of around the words over there on the
Janet
side.
just linked the Schoolhouse Rock paper. Oh, we do have it by the sheet. We have it by
What
the
is
sheet.
it called? Snowflakes.
It's called
Oh,
Snowflakes.
because of the side.
Both sides are
this
really
is-
good.
Yeah.
This,
I just
that
love
side does not
this.
have to be winter. That could be a lot of things.
But doesn't it
If you're
remind
doing
you
a
of
Schoolhouse Rock page,
Yeah.
you might want to use that paper.
Just a bill. All right. So this is the top, and we could have popped those up by all means.
Those look good.
And now we're going to do the bottom, which again is just a piece of sweater paper. And it doesn't have to come all the way down because we do have a pocket at the bottom. But I'm going to go ahead and add.
Is the pocket something you added, or is that part
Nope, it's
of the
part of it.
card?
Part of the
Oh my
card.
gosh.
So we're going to go ahead and add that up there.
Way to go, Photoplay.
Yes. And then here is the pocket. Let me grab my pocket piece.
Now, you guys, Katie's going to make another one of these.
Yes,
'cause
I am.
I really think if you see it once, it's great. And then, but you don't know what to expect. And then when you see it again, I think it just kind of
Seals the deal.
seals it. That's a good way to put it.
So again, I have the bumpy side toward me. I'm going to fold the bumpy side down away from me and score it to make them nice and crisp. Just like that.
There's a lot of hearts coming through, Katie.
Is there?
People are loving
Good.
this. Yeah.
It's a very simple kit.
It doesn't look simple when you showed it
No.
originally.
And so what we're going to do is down in these corners, don't they call it mitering? I don't know.
Yes, they do.
Oh my gosh, where did that come from in my mind?
Probably all your construction work you've done.
Oh.
All your woodworking that you've done in the past.
Yes. I
Or
do
your
give Doug
quilting.
a run for his money. But we are going to just miter this corner, basically cutting this off. And I drew a pencil mark through it. And we cut that off so those fold back nicely. If we don't, you have some layover stuff. And so I'm just used, as you saw, my glider to draw a quick line. You don't even have to. You could just draw it with your, or do it with your hands. Or just, not your, free cut it. And then these fold back, like that. So, oh my goodness, look.
You have one done. Rachel
Yeah.
Ray.
Yay! So I've already put the score tape on those. And I am going to, this is another just little piece. This is off the back of the cut-aparts. And I'm going to place that right in there. This is from the cut-aparts, and then I added the little heart sticker here. And which is nice with the cut-aparts because all the decisions are already made for you of what you want to
Katie,
say.
you have a nice way, though, of, I mean, by adding that red heart, it just kind of brings it together.
Yeah.
Because there's no red on that cut apart, but that really, that's a great idea.
Well, I thought that this has red, this had red, so I wanted a little red. I learned that from Teresa. It should be in 3 spots. So we have the pocket, and now I'm going to place the pocket down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this back a little bit, like that. And
Okay, this is the Katie trick, everybody.
I want this pocket to go along here, but I want it to be straight. So what I do is anything with an edge, you can have your scoreboard. This trimmer of Tim Holtz's has a really nice edge here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it around. And also what I like, I can hold my card down a little bit here.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right, now this is going to get a little, what do I want to say?
It's gonna get dicey.
Specific. Nope. Nope. It's going to get specific. So I am going to line it up to the 2, but then I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit. No, I'm not.
That's very specific.
I have to think how I did this. Oh, I know. I'm going to just line it. You can line it up with anything on here. I'm just going to line it up to the 2. I'm going to show you why. So then when I fold this back, I have this little tab. It's almost like a pull tab I can use. You know, I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to do it the other way so I can.
Oh, so you can reach it.
Yeah, so I can
Makes
reach it.
sense.
And then I'm going to fold these in, and I'm actually going to, oh, you know what? I'm getting way ahead of myself. It doesn't matter. You just want an edge. Don't,
because
you
line up right against the edge, don't you?
Yes. So I'm going to show that other trick there later. And it lines up the edge if you have an edge to line it up to. So then I'm just going to flip it, and then I'm going to pull off the rest of that tape, and it stays where it should. And then I'm going to pull off the sides of each pocket. And you could either, I like to tuck them in and go this way, but if you wanted to, you can always do them around, or wrap them around, but you would have to make sure that you get them nice and crisp so they can wrap around.
Well, I think they
And
hold
there you
more.
go.
You could put several memory bound gift cards in there.
You could.
When you
It's got a
fold them to
lot.
the inside, it gives you a little bit of space.
Yep. So that will fit in there. And then we need to decorate this. So I'm going to grab just a few other stickers off of here. I'm going to do Ticket to Ride, the ski pass, a snowflake, and these are little snowballs.
Oh, I didn't even see the snowballs on there. How fun.
So where are my Pop Dots?
This collection is designed by Tracy
Oh, thank you.
Smith, and she does quite a few collections for Photoplay, and she's just got a cute way about her designs.
I know Janine and I kept talking, gosh, I love that, but what would you do with it? So I was so excited.
About this collection?
Yes. And you should have fingernails to pull these off.
I really like the Eat More Snow.
All right, so I'm going to put this little Ticket to Ride ski pass. I put some foam dots on the back, so I'm just going to kind of play with where to put things. And there's another little snowball, so maybe I might put it
Yeah, that would be good.
someplace. There we go. So that is the inside then.
Can you bring that up close?
I sure
Katie,
can.
so
Would you like to see
get
that
a
up
good
close?
look?
So I need a snow day and then the inside piece.
You got it.
And then the pocket fits right there. Now if you want to put a message in, you can put anything in there, but I have been using, we need to order more of these, the notebook stamp by LDRS, because it gives you lines, and I've cut these down, and I'll give you a little preview, is that they fit perfectly into the Rolodex. You stamp it and it'll put it in.
Or you could put it in your pocket.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Well,
But
and I
it fits in
think, Katie, if
perfectly.
I was using these, I would stamp a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
And then you just you've got them when you need them.
Next thing I wanted, when I created this, I wanted somehow that you would know that you're supposed to pull this. So I used a 1.5 scallop punch, but you can use circle, you can use whatever you
Or
want.
tab. We have the tab punch.
Yes. So I have these two little, but they look two little punches. They look like snowflakes. You can use one or two. I'm going to use two just because it makes it a little bit more sturdy. And I'm going to adhere them together. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the top.
So just on half.
Yeah. And what you want to do is you want to put this whole piece in here. Now I'm thinking it through real quick. Because we might wait to put these on until this piece is adhered in. So you don't want to go over down here. So let's adhere this in a little bit. Just remind me that I put that on there.
Yeah, I'll remind you.
Okay. So this whole piece fits right in here, and then it will fold over and wraps back. And you want this to show a bit. So I'm going to show you how to make this roll now. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I like the sound of it. It looks cool and it sounds cool,
Yes.
everybody.
All right, so you get this little piece here, and I'm going to grab it over here.
And it's just like a zigzaggy?
Yeah, it's
piece,
just
or
scored.
Scored?
And what you want to do is just to start folding it back and forth on those scored lines both ways. Because what you want it to do is you want it to be this shape. So almost like a little shed, a little...
Oh, kind of a, is that, how many sides are there? Is that a hexagon?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, we can call it a hexagon
Yeah.
then.
And you want to work on it, and you can even go and score each fold if you like to. You just want to make sure that it rolls really well. And the more you use it, the more it will roll.
Your sample seems to pull out really nicely. I was wondering how it works
And then
so
in
well.
honor of you, I brought my water.
You're going to spray it?
Oh, turn it on.
So you're using your distress sprayer?
Yep, just spritz it so the fibers will continue to break down.
Only one time, Katie?
I think only one will do it.
Does it tell you to do that, or did you figure that out?
To spray it?
Yeah.
I decided to do that.
Okay.
And then what you're supposed to do, and I don't know, we might have to move the camera. You're supposed to roll it against the table, like this, just to get it really nice and broken down.
It's making that sound.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
So
That's
you
your
just
flipper.
do it one on one side then
Yep.
to make it a little more curvy.
And what you do is you want to make it just curvy. Okay?
So there's what we want right
Yep.
there.
All right, so then we're going to put this down, and we're going to add to each end some, now my paper's all wet, that's all right, a 1/4 inch on the right hand and on the left hand.
So you've used 1/4 inch through the whole project, right?
Because it fits perfectly. Everything's cut for 1/4 inch.
And you saw how easy it was for Katie to tear those score tapes. So if you're not
Yeah.
familiar with it, it's a great tape to, and get 1/4 inch to start with because it's a good basic size.
Yep. Now I'm going to just double check my picture directions here because I want to make sure I did this correctly.
That sounds good.
So you do have your base now. We're going to hook the inside flip into the base. So on here, we are going to take our roller mechanism, I guess, and we're going to
It's
this. It is down here. And so this will roll like this. So again, the pieces that are showing up that have the tape on it, we're going to place this one along that edge. So that is when I'm going to go and grab my trimmer, and that's when I was telling you too much before. But I am going to place this, let's see. So it's exactly, I'm not sure how, you're good.
All right, we're back.
Notice it shows it has a notch here, so I could do with the 2, the 1/4, just, and this is, you don't have to do it this way. This is just makes sure that I am centered. Peggy does different ways to center things. So I am going to take this, and it is actually, you go in 1, 2, and 1/4.
So you could use a ruler as long as you're centering it, right?
Yes. I'm seeing if this is working or not. 1, 2, and a notch. 1, 2, and a notch. Yeah. So you want to center it somehow. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to fold just this one piece back, and then I am going to put it on the, line it up on the card. And that way, and
it
this
goes
again,
right along the edge.
1 notch, oops, 1 notch, 2 notch, 1/4, and over here, 1 notch, 2 notch, and then like a little bit, not 1/4. But
Close.
does that make sense?
It's hard when you're doing it on the video,
is.
but I think we get the idea,
Okay.
Katie, that you want to center it.
You want to center it as best as you can. All right.
Boy,
now,
I can't wait to see how this comes together. I think we're all on the edge of our seats.
okay. Now what we're going to do is this piece is going to fit on here, and that's where you get the rolling. But we want it to be a little bit more exact, I would say. So I've got to look on my phone for my picture because I want it to be just right. And I thought I had it in my head, and then I
That's all
started.
right.
I just want to double check, and I can show you my little picture. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this up, but we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to fold this back.
So fold the top backwards and flip your piece upside down.
So we're just so we can see this edge, we're going to flip that back, and then with this piece, we're just going to flip it over. And
You were brave to do this, Katie.
oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope so. I hope I'm doing it right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off and fold it back. And we're going to center it as best as we can, but notice closer. I'm only coming over the edge just a little bit. So can you see that? And it ends up being about, gosh, like maybe a 1/4 inch in on each side.
So you're just kind of centering it again, right? Okay.
Yep. And notice right here, I'm just a bit over the edge. And that flap, I've removed the backing, and I'm going to turn it down and stick it on there. And I will do this again for you.
Okay.
And then this is going to come up. Oh, crap.
Are we going to need undo?
How did I do that's wrong? No, I'm going to pull it off.
You sure?
Yep. Yep, I got it.
Okay.
How did I do that wrong? No, I could not have done it wrong. All right, so now I'm starting to sweat.
It's okay, because we're doing this all again, you guys. And Katie's happy to hear that, I'm sure.
As I'm sitting here and all right, so then it's going to go.
It looks like it would have curled the other way. Is that what you need to do?
Did I put this on wrong? Oh, good golly. All right, I know what I did now.
All right, Katie's back. She knows what she did. We need a little more score tape.
I need a little bit more score tape. Let's start over.
So you're putting it back on, the score tape back on the way it was.
Yes. And this is the mistake that I would make each time, and I thought for sure I had it. Okay. So I think we do it. Is that the way I did it?
That's the way it looks on the picture, but I don't know. That's what.
And then it folds over, right?
Oops, all right. Let me fix our camera here a little bit.
All right, so this is right. So you have this down. I'm going to take the backing off of this, right? I'm Kelly, right?
Yeah,
and
Katie,
then I'm
sure.
Gonna put it. Didn't I have it? Gosh, I hope this is the right way, Kelly. Here I was like, oh, I found an easy way to do it. And I'm sweating.
Katie is sweating right now, but I think we're all, we all have a lot of grace.
I think my head is perspiring. All right, so this is, maybe I put it wrong last time. Did I do it that way?
I think you did something like that.
And then I'm going to pull this off. Doesn't that look like the picture?
Mm-hmm, it
so
does.
Everyone, this seems like it looks like this picture. Adhere it, and I have the adhesive.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to put this here.
So I think it has to go like this, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, don't go by what I say. I've never made one before.
And I practiced, Kelly, and practiced and practiced and took pictures.
A lot of people are saying it's okay, Katie. This is real life.
All right, so we fold this back, right? And fold this over. And that's going to do the exact same thing.
No, you want to go like, I think you want to go like this. Don't you want to go like that so that it's like so?
Oh.
That's kind of, to me, that's because there's your tape.
Oh, you know what it is? I hadn't put my paper on that yet. All right, now I'm nauseous. So we're going to take this, and we're just going to line it up a little bit on here. So you don't have to turn it around. You have this piece and do it. I was telling you to turn it around.
Yeah, don't flip it.
Don't do that.
So fold your background, but don't flip your insert.
Yes.
Leave it pretty side up, and you're good.
There we go. And then we're going to take this apart.
Then do the same exact thing.
Yeah, I have just taken.
So all we did was our inside piece was upside down, and we don't want it to be upside down. Wouldn't you say, Katie?
Mm-mm. All right, so this, I think I had this taped on wrong, because you do want to flip it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
I think you got it right. I think you put it on like that, and you're good. Let's try it. Let's try it, everybody. Janine says this is how she felt in 5th grade when the teacher made us do long division on the blackboard. Sweating bullets.
Oh my gosh, I'm missing something. I feel like we should take a little time out.
I think you've got it.
Do I?
Yeah, look at this picture. That's your pattern paper, and it.
But I should just be able to. All right, I'm just gonna. Oh, duh. I'm gonna fold this back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
I
Kelly.
think you had it. You just had your thing flipped.
I think yeah. There? Yeah.
Is that it?
I don't know, Kelly.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Okay, Katie, you're back. All right, we're back. So just show it one more time. That you don't flip.
No. You want to put it, you put it like a 1/4 inch, but I had flipped it. Do not flip it.
You want to look at your pretty stuff.
Yes, you want to see your pretty stuff. And we will do this again. And then that folds back, and then you adhere it.
Okay.
And then now we're going to stick our little, when this folds down, you can see how far your card will come down.
It's nice to have a little pull tab there.
Yeah.
And
so
you
I'm
could
gonna put
use,
that.
we've got the tab, I don't know if we have the tab punch. I think we do. We have tab dies. You could die cut a little circle. Katie happened to have a scallop circle punch, and we have those also. You could put 2 of the stickers back to back. There's a couple snowballs, or there's a couple snowballs that are the same.
All right,
Or
so
snowflakes.
let's just go on.
Okay.
And now I'm going to flip this over and pull these off and fold that. Now I'm itchy. I'm going through all stages of stress.
Katie,
for cleaning up
remember
my stuff.
crafting is supposed to relieve your stress, but maybe not when you're on a live video and you take a wrong turn.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going
So
good.
then you fold those
Something on the
back,
sleeve.
and you have your.
Success. Okay. I think you just pulled it a little too hard. So,
Should we just come back later?
do you want to do your other one?
I don't know, Kelly. We'll try it.
Okay, let's go for it, Katie.
All right, so we're going to try again.
So here's what we're making, everybody.
And this one I will fix, and we will get that
I
taken
think
care
the adhesive just came off of it.
of. Okay. So
Probably
anyways.
because it'd been done a couple times.
All right, so we're going back, and I have all these already all prepared, so
Oh, good.
yes. Thank
All
you.
right, well, here we go, everybody.
I'm going to have a drink.
Take a drink. Everybody take a little break.
Thanks for hanging with us. Okay, so what we did was we had this piece first is your base piece. And remember, you're just going to fold it down and fold the scored lines, and then you're going to cut.
Katie,
The
they
long side.
say you've got this. People are
And then
cheering
off
you
to
on.
the side. And remember, we're just going to get this kind of shape. So we cut it on the long, and then we cut at the diagonal. And I'm not going to, we've already showed you how to do that. And we're going to put some score tape. Thanks, Kelly. Kelly's trying to
How's
fix that one.
the undue flames aren't too much for you, are
No,
they, Katie?
you know what? It's good, actually. All right. So we're going to put some score tape on here. On those edges, but remember, we're not going to.
You would not believe the hearts coming through, Katie.
Well, that's
cheer you
very
on.
nice. Because I have lost all.
Katie's lost her
Thought.
confidence, but it's coming back. Should we go? Maybe we need to go back to toddler time.
Oh, I'm gonna fan myself.
The good old days.
Yeah. Oh,
Like Mary Maker's coming back.
it is. Mary Makers is coming back to me. All right, so we have that. This is our base, and I'm going to make a Valentine one. I'm going to stop the Yeti.
She's going to do it.
We're
done with the Yeti for a while.
Yes, we're going to use the Photoplay. The sheets I used are from the Love Notes. I'm going to use the cut aparts, Hugs and Kisses. This one is Lucky Cherries. It has cherries on the back. I like the stripe. We're going to pull some things off of the sticker sheet. And then this one is 6x8. This piece, and then we're going to use some of the tags at the bottom.
Yay, Katie.
And hopefully this one will flip. So on the front, what we're going to do is I've already pre-cut some pieces. And he did was a 6x8 from here. I actually did cut it to 4x4. And remember, it left a big border for me, so just a little small black cardstock mat.
That is darling, and you
Thank
put your junk bow on it.
Yeah. And then I used the tag from the bottom of the page. I really like these tags. They're kind of fun. So I used this first one, and it says Happy Day, and what I did was I cut the bottom off so it fit a little bit better onto my card. And then the stickers I used are the Happy Valentine's Day, and then the tic-tac-toe, and then what I did was just choose some random hearts, and I popped those up just to add some dimension. And then it has this adorable little bin, so I placed that right there. I adhered it all and then have red and white grid ribbon, some red and white twine, and then some black rickrack to bring out the black.
And we do call that the Katie ribbon, that's grid ribbon.
Yeah, so I put those 3 through and then tied this one. And it was hanging down, but it curls naturally, so I just wrapped that around to bring it back up. So you have your adhesive here. You want this to go down. And you adhere it on here. And we're just going to put that right on there. This one was I kind of challenged myself every once in a while, so I wanted to use this paper or make a Valentine that wasn't mushy.
Mushy?
Yes. So there's the front. Again, when these flaps come back, you're going to want to give them a good rub with your scoring, your bone folder to make them nice and crisp, and so they'll wrap around. So there's the front, but remember we want to cover up this little piece down here. So what I did was cut a piece.
I can't remember where that's at, that little piece. Is that this little sweater piece right here?
It's like this piece right down here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it is this piece right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to just place that down here. Notice it's a little bit larger than the one that I used for the Yeti, and that's okay. I just cut it real quick. I could cut it smaller, but we're just going to go with that. Again, it's 4 inches, and with that, I went 4 inches and then bumped it over a little bit so I have a smaller mat there. So there you go. What I like is that it has this here and then the same pattern down here.
It's really cute. I like that too.
Yeah.
Plus it contrasts a lot against the black and white.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate the inside flap. So this is the inside flap piece. And I've already cut everything. And, excuse me. Whoops. This back piece is,
Yep.
this the, I will say, what's going on in the background is Kelly is
You don't wanna
undoing
know.
everything, but I thank you, Kelly. She's trying to
fixing
fix
it.
it.
I'm
Yes,
fixing it,
she's
Katie.
going to get it. And then you can show us how to do it again. So this piece, it doesn't ever really show. So I just grabbed a Simple Stories tomato cardstock piece. It is actually this piece right here that flaps.
Oh, that little piece. That
Yeah,
you're
so
sco-
and you
yeah.
could put something fancy on it if you wanted to, or a little message. And so I'm just going to add that right there, which is actually going to be the flat piece that comes out. All right. Then on the inside, I decided I wanted to make it, again, not, you know, lovey-dovey, I guess. So this one is a cut apart on here, and it says, right here it says treat yourself. And I thought, oh, that's perfect for a gift card.
It is.
And then I saw this with love, and I thought, oh, that's perfect for a coffee one if you wanted to. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about this cough, everyone. I know it's loud in the microphone.
Fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, so we're going to put this on here. And this is just another piece of the stripe, and I put the treat yourself. I did mat it a little, the little conversation hearts, popped in one up here, added an extra little heart there. So that's what will flap open when you do your pocket. Then over here, I'm going to open this one again. So just like that, and then I cut another from the black and white words. We're going to put this at the top. And then I cut this down so it would actually fit on the pocket, the front of the pocket here. And I folded these, and then I cut off the corners. And my score tape.
Sorry, I was borrowing it,
fine.
Katie.
No, that is completely fine. And I'm going to add the score tape to the sides. If you like to use score tape, some people even like to put glue on things on top of the score tape if they think it's going to be handled a lot. I like to varnish it a little bit. Ooh, is that the right word?
Burnish?
Yeah, burnish.
I think that is.
Varnish.
Varnish it if
Varnish?
you want. You can varnish it if you want, but we like to burnish it.
All right, let's put the front of the pocket on here. This is one I think I could easily give to Sam or Jack. They both drink coffee. I could slide a gift card and a note in there. I did have to cut it down a little bit, so I cut off the heart there. All right, I'm going to line this up, so I'm going to grab my trimmer because I want the edge to be even. Going to pull this off. Oh my goodness, the bottom part. And I'm going to want to reach it, so I'm fold it. I want to be able to reach it, so I'm just going to fold it back just like that. Gives me a little tab to pull on. I'm going to line it up right on this edge. Hopefully you're able to follow along.
I think so.
This.
I really love this collection. Was this Love Notes, Katie?
It is,
and it's
yeah.
also Photoplay, isn't it?
It is Photoplay. There's that little tag that I'm going to pull on. So then my pocket is on straight. This is what happens when you craft live in 2025.
That's right.
All right, then we're going to put this on here. And there you go. And I'm going to, where did I put the gift card? Here we go. So this little gift card could fit right in there.
Gosh, it matches that too.
It does. All right, so now we are going to we have our rolling mechanism. I've already scored it on the score line several times. I already spritzed it and put the tape along there. So now we're going to put this on here. So we are going to open it up, and the first piece needs to fit. I'm going to look at my directions. So it needs to fit along here, so it goes this way. Correct? Mm-hmm. All right, so that's the easy part. And let's line it up really nicely into the center. So this is going to get folded down, and it's going to go right, nope. This one's going to get folded, down, right? Mm-hmm. So this is just going to go along here. Is that correct?
I believe it's like this.
Yeah. And then when we fold it up. Okay, so everybody just cross your fingers that this
If
is
this
going to
doesn't work, we will figure out something else.
Oops. Yes. So I'm just going to center it somewhat there, right along there. Make it much more simple. I think I maybe tried to over-explain it. And then this goes up. So then what we're going to do is we are going to bring this over, and it will fit down here. I'm going to push this on there really well. And then this piece needs to adhere to the top lid. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to pull this. I think it's coming back to me. I'm going to pull this, or excuse me, flip that under.
How do you know where to put it? I think that's the whole
that's
trick.
the whole trick, is the explanation isn't that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up just so it's over the edge a little bit. This one's a little bit more thick right now.
That ribbon.
Yeah. And so, oops,
It's flipping.
it keeps flipping away from me. So here's the edge.
And you want it a
Right
little
here, like
over
the score
little
line.
past the edge?
Just a smidge over it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take off the backing of the score tape and fold it under. And what I think I'm going to do this time is really rub that down. So it's going to stay.
I think you had it right,
There you
Katie.
go.
I just think it hadn't stuck enough.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. And then
That
so
looks exactly
this
like the picture.
will fold down like that, and your card just kind of peeks there. I think I was trying to over-explain it too. Now you could put a little pull tab. These I did make red, but I'm going to go back to the white one, and this one is
Maybe
I
put
kind
a
of threw.
stronger adhesive on it,
I
too.
threw a little bit of a fit. I apologize for that as I tossed it
You
onto
did
the floor. I did.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that. I don't remember that part.
I just tossed it. Even Doug looked at me like, "Oops."
Oh, Doug saw it.
Yep, so I do apologize. I did throw a little bit of a fit. This piece is going to go under here, and you don't want it to go that far because then it won't fit in your envelope. So you want to put it as so and draw a line. And this time I am going to use some score tape on here. And I don't want it to go over because then it will tape to my... And let's go ahead and push this down a little bit. Take this off and stick it under here. Line it up. All right. So this, well, I'm just going to practice first. Come on. Come on. Oh, you know what my issue might be is because, hey, Peggy, would you grab me some, like, non-repositionable tape? That might be my issue here, why everything's popping off. I think what part of my issue, Kelly, is that I use repositional too, so it's popping off. You have to use some sturdier stuff.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
good
is.
stuff.
There's a question. It
Oh,
is.
hi.
It is. It is an A2 card.
It is.
We had that question.
All right.
Here we go. Yes.
Yay.
Oh, look at Peggy's here to bring you more. Well, it came apart again.
Well, I haven't taped it down. Oh, thank you.
This is too.
Do you think it's too high?
can't-
But
well-
it can't be too high.
Look it works.
But it's not coming out. All right. So what do you want us to do, Kelly? I need to redo this.
Does it work or not?
It's not popping out, and I don't know why. I think it's too high.
Well, we might need to. We may need to have Katie figure this out and revisit it. How would that be? Would everyone be okay with that if we?
If we do a little part two, and I have to figure out why it's not.
Maybe we need engineer Chris here.
It might help. This one I had no issues with whatsoever. Worked out just fine.
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make an executive decision. Katie, first of all, I want to tell you thank you because you guys, it's not easy. Some of these things.
This was in case I had a
Katie's-
runny nose.
Katie's got to wipe her brow. All right, this is. Now, Katie's made this.
Woo,
and she
yeah.
knows she's done it before, and she
I've
knows
done it like
works.
2 times,
And
and it worked
she
out
has
just fine.
She's been look at this. She's been flipping this card around all over the store, flipping it around.
Yeah, even my practice ones I was flipping.
So there's some little adjustment that
They say it's too high.
It is
Yeah.
too high.
I
I
think.
completely agree.
So we are going to come back to this. Mary from Maine says, no, perfect, no worries. She still loves us. And,
I apologize.
and
I
it's
just buy
no
the
problem.
paper.
Katie, when do you work next? When do you work next?
I'm back on Monday.
Okay. On Monday, stay tuned. I know you'll be on the edge of your seats all weekend,
yes.
everybody.
I bet these are
and
going to sell out.
Katie's going to be back there. She's placing. This is being placed in the wrong place.
Yeah.
And I undid this entire card, so I would like to put a
Yeah.
little commercial in for the undo product because it unstuck everything perfectly. And Katie, seriously, we love you.
Oh, well, thank
everybody
you.
loves
Yes,
you.
well, I appreciate
Things-
that, but I will figure it out because it's very
Things
frustrating.
happen. Things happen.
Yeah, I had it down.
She had it down, and she's going to make an adjustment. We'll come back and show it to you on Monday. And they think that it's great. It's human.
It's great.
Katie's a human. She's not a superpower.
And that's okay. You just want it live on video. Your
So I
superpower
love
to go
Barbara
like
is saying.
kryptonite.
Barbara says part 2 on Monday.
There you go.
So we'll be back with
Absolutely.
part 2 on Monday, and
Okay, we gotta stay on for like 1.5 more
Oh,
minutes.
No, quick, Kelly.
Diane-
All right, yeah, we have to stop because then we don't want to beat Diane's long video. Yeah.
here. Oh, well, I have to run because I have lunch appointment.
Oh my gosh.
So, Katie, Diane
You have to go to lunch.
Diane wants to break,
Oh my God.
break her
The
record for the longest video.
So I'm just going to sit here and you're going to just watch me sweat.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
this is awesome.
So,
I didn't know I had taken that long. That was way ridiculous.
Chris wants
For no
to remind-
payoff.
Chris wants to remind you of the Jacob's ladder that she did.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
I
right.
want to refer to that.
Yes.
That wasn't the ladder,
That's
yeah.
another fun
There
one.
we go. This is good.
But seriously, you
Blooper
guys,
reel.
this will be back on Monday, and
How much
Katie will
longer?
have it all figured out.
I don't know, like 30 seconds.
Just stop. This is like torturing me. Just stop.
I'm actually kind of loving it. Okay,
Because,
just
yes.
to recap, this is the paper collection she used, which is really, really cute. At least we will learn how to do it and not think it's us doing it wrong.
No. I'm just going to sit here while you do that, and I'm just so happy that...
She'll get it figured out.
I
That's
will.
all she'll do over the weekend, which is,
Or for right now.
yeah, she does have to work this afternoon.
Yeah, I
but
think I should
they
be able
are
to go
actually,
home. Oh my gosh.
you know, it's not
yeah.
a big deal. It's
I
happened to
will get it
everybody.
together. You've got the idea of how to do the fronts and the backs, and maybe just go 15 seconds over yours or longer, just so we really beat your record well. Now that you've gone on,
Kieran did call you an expert.
I wouldn't say that this time. When you have to go through a bottle of this to fix your project. Thanks for coming, guys.
Make us feel better when we have issues.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what?
Oh my gosh.
We're all
Yeah,
there.
it is a great card.
Okay,
though, and
I
it's a lot
think
of fun.
we've tied
Okay.
the record.
All right, there
so
we
I
go.
think we can sign off.
Yes, and
until
Kelly had to run
Monday.
Until lunch, and we will see you Monday. As with Teresa's here with the Tim Holtz heart stamps with samples of that.
Okay.
So, thank you.
We're
Have
good
a
to go.
one.
Have a
good
great weekend.
Bye bye.